excited. There we go. Oh, let's claim that. Why not? You need to claim as many rewards as you can. Really, you know, you need to. You have to. But yeah, so for those of you that don't know about Nikki, it's a very massive, it's a massive success in as far as mobile platforming, because I remember playing it when I had a stupid, you know, faulty Walmart RCA tablet, and I was playing it, and that was 10 years ago, and it always would get to a point where it was like so freaking hard. Nikki would, the mobile games, they always did for some silly reason. So yeah, it was just bizarre. Alrighty then. Just testing a few things, seeing what's going on. So, this is a completely free. It's a free download on Epic, completely free. This is one of those games that it kind of makes it to where you might not actually have to spend a lot of money, but it's optional. It's not like a play to win kind of thing. It's not like you must pay to play.
It's so different from Forward.
You must. It's mandatory. Huh? Yeah. It's like Mortal Kombat. Tick, 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 tick. This is one of those games, it's kind of a grind. There are so many fucking daffodils, oh my gosh, how many daffodils do we need in a game? They just decided to spawn daisies by 4 or something. It's like a mod gone wrong here. We need extra daisies for every occasion. Yeah, that's just what we need. Well, that really took me somewhere. I like the fact that it's as smooth as butter. You know, I don't have to do much. I just move my mouse around and pretty much she just goes where I want her to go. You know, she just goes with whatever I'm doing. She's the perfect woman. No. I don't know if she's the perfect woman. Let's see. Nah, she's alright. She's okay. You weren't supposed to do that. I was supposed to do that. You know what's really confusing is that Momo is the same color as fruit, so I keep going over there and my mind sees fruit because it's the same exact color. I mean, it's a little bit more vibrant, but still, you take away the sparkle and it's a piece of fruit. I don't want to eat my Pokemon. Don't eat your Pokemon. That's not nice. Unless you're a part of unless you have Pal World, you're not really allowed to eat your pets. Personally, don't think that you should eat your pets. It's just not cool. It's my advice for you today. Don't eat your pets. Don't care how good it might taste with garlic and all of that. It's just not a normal behavior. Unless you grow up on a farm. But a pet kind of suggests that that's not, like, food. That's your actual, you know, like a dog. When I think pet, I think, oh, that's an animal that we keep alive. We keep alive for purposes of amusing us and comforting us. And there's a giant ass bird. It's a giant ass dodo pigeon. Yeah, you can see that. See that? See? Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Awesome. La la. You could just jump all the way through the game. Whee! Now I just love this dress. Show the dress. See? And then it turns it back. Some of the outfits have been a little iffy, I'm just gonna say. Some of them, I think maybe it's because I didn't spend any money. Do you think they'll be nicer to me if I spend money? I think I might. And you don't have there's no health meters whatsoever. You can just do this all night long. Days can pass and you can just be wandering around. In the game. Usually only like a few minutes has passed. So you push. There's a way to do this. So, a couple problems. Controls are really good. Okay, not gonna lie. Controls are frickin' amazing. You do disappear, and the camera sometimes converges with, as well as yourself, converges with the object that you're near. But that's really pretty typical for any game. You know, maybe I'm wondering. Let me see. Can we actually like have a Let me see. I'm wondering if we could actually have what do you call it? Whatever the fuck I was talking about. It would be really good if, for instance, we could actually just work, you know, function as a first-person player, sort of like if you had a body cam on, like it's from your perspective. I don't know why that took me forever to say that. I don't know why. I have no idea. So I was wondering if they could actually get horizontal. What is a horizontal view? I don't see anything that specifically says that I can do that. So if you guys know for an instant, like if you guys actually know what's going on, if you know what's going on, let me know. I'm the streamer, I'm supposed to know. Ooh. Oh, let me eavesdrop. You better pick up the lavengers quickly and load them up fast, or else the dye workshop will start nagging us. Well, you better pick up the lavender French slowly and clear away all the debris, or else Spindle will say it's too dirty, darling. Dirty, dirty girl. I get it. The anal florists. Yes, the anal florists. I know a few of those. I get it. I gotta pick them quickly for loading, but also slowly to watch for debris because I'm a dirty girl. Dirty man. Because, well, they're sweaty. Basically, hurry up and take your time. Oh, that's so funny. It's so funny. So hurry up, but take your time. That's like saying, I want you to go fast, but I want you to go slow at the same time. Got you. That makes perfect sense. No. literally what it's saying is that certain parts of picking this lavender or whatever this hell this is going to take some time. They're going to actually, you know, they have to put it into bundles, but they also have to get, Georgie, you have a balloon. I'm sorry, don't go to the gutters, please. It looks like Georgie. Oh my gosh, no. I'm sorry. If you... Okay, well, we don't have any street gutters here, so she should be fine. He's fine. He's fine. Whee! So apparently if you're too close like this, it doesn't work. I wonder why that is. I wonder. There's a Whimstar one. Yeah, there's this really weird, wonky Whimstar, and literally what happens when you have that Whimstar, the Whimstar will just move all over the place, and I don't know if there's a point to it, but I have tried following it a couple of times, and I just haven't had the patience to actually do that. I'm just like, I don't have the patience nor the crayons to unpack that. I need to just not. I'm not. So yeah, I don't have the time or the patience for that. Oh, thank you. Has been a while since I've streamed, so be gentle on me, darling. Be gentle. My microphone might be far away, but it's picking up sound properly, I suppose. I have a fancy microphone, so it shouldn't. Normally I show my face, but I don't think the world's ready for that, for my face today. I'm not even ready for my face, so that's saying something. I don't even know what I'm doing. Random quest started. Yay! Just a random quest. Just random. Just out of nowhere. So, I have a problem with this game. I have very few problems with this game because it's just, you just wander around as much as you want. And the quests, it's no rush. The quests are fine. I like how the bushes wrinkle and wobble like that. That's cool. And these are the sheep, as you can kind of see. Oh my gosh, they look like they're on crack. They're like, what is in these fields? Is this the crack field? Is this the opium field that we're not talking about? I hope not. Whee! Hi. How are you? Well, apparently there's a barrier around that, so I can't go there. Alright. But the one thing that I have a problem with, which I've been trying to say for the last 10 minutes, but I got distracted somehow, is, okay, in the beginning, there's a beginning scene. In the very beginning, there's a beginning scene where this goddess she's in chains. Sexy as that sounds, it's not really. But what happens is, literally, she gives you these powers because, apparently the world's gonna end, would you know it? And there's a great evil that's gonna become. And so, she, like, gives her Nikki these amazing powers. So she's literally like a goddess, as you can clearly tell. And her clothes are magical as well as she is. And she can do this, do that. Yeah, it's really cool. What do you have? What power do you have? Green. No, fire, water, air, earth, and green. She's got green. She's got green. That's what she's got. And so after that, they kind of tell you how to combat, because there's other enemies there's like darkness that you have to fight. And so the darkness that you see, you can just zap them with your green powers. And then that shows you the basic mechanics of what you need, which is literally just to click your left mouse key. That's all it is. That's all you do. So when you do that, afterwards, you get past that ginormous, just like a bunch of cutscenes that lead you to this village, because you were wandering around these ruins, and you get your powers. Momo, literally when you're doing this, you think that you're dreaming, and I'm like, shit, that was not a dream. An actual goddess just came and gave you powers. You were fucking astral traveling, clearly. But she's like, oh, I had a very strange dream. Yes, strange dream that I had powers, but obviously it's not a dream because I have powers now, so, you know, they kind of just loosely accept that she has powers. They're not like, oh my gosh, it wasn't a dream. She doesn't go through that revelation at all. What happens is she just pretty much accepts it, doesn't really say anything about it, and but then we get to this village, which is a very charming little village. So I'll show you around. It's kind of like this Asian style village. It is anime, so of course it's Asian styled. I'm not a huge fan of Asian styled games, but they can be quite good, and the stories are fantastic usually. I don't even know where this goes. So you want to get near these because these give you diamonds. But then after that, we get to this little place, and I was in the woods, you know, scavenging and stuff, and it was really cool. And then right in the middle of a combat, there was at least 5-6 enemies that I had to defeat. It decided to give me a tutorial. I was like, we already went through that. We went through that frickin' 3 times. How hard can it be? I'm not really that... do you think I'm that fucking stupid? Or do you think I'm a kid? Because I'm pretty sure kids can figure that mechanic out. I'm not using a game console right now. I'm using a PC computer. Yeah, I'm not... It's not like I have to put a combination of keys everywhere and have this code that I have to put in to make it look cool. This isn't one of those Tai Chi Panda jump houses, you know, House of Flying Daggers, you know, Hidden Dragon, Crouching Tiger kind of thing, where you have to have all these complex moves. It's not like that. It's literally, you just push down one button and move your mouse around. That is the basic mechanics of this game. There's nothing much to it. So to have a tutorial is just stupid, really. It's just like, I already figured out how to battle. Oh, let's show you what you can do. Yes, I get it. And I didn't take any fall damage either. I wanted to figure that out. But it seemed very unnecessary and overkill, especially when we went through 3 different tutorials that pretty much told you.
The setting sun looks like a helping of delicious, savory barbecue.
Oh, that's cute. Delicious, savory barbecue. He's gonna go eat the sun later. Probably. It is. As you can see, it's getting darker. Natalie, darling. Goodbye. Love you. Bye. Oh, I'm getting Shire vibes. Are you getting Shire vibes? I feel like I'm in the Shire. I feel like I'm in the Shire right now. I feel like I'm in Hobbiton. There's actually a town called Hobbiton. It became so popular that they just decided to make a town that was based on the constructions that they had built for the Shire. So, according to Elijah Wood, he went there for his 21st birthday or something. So don't fall in the water. There's some water you can be in and other water you cannot. There's something that's called the Abyss, and you don't want to go to the Abyss because I will show you what happens. See, I will die to show you. See, Oh, here we go. Yeah, see?
Let's stay in the shallow water.
Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens when you try to potentially go too deep. It's like this. Oh, this is actually really cool. So if you put your green things, your green, you collect dew of inspiration. I don't know what the fuck most of this stuff does. I don't even know what it does. I have so many goddamn daisies, it's not even funny. Hey, Carolyn, I see you in the chat. How I've been doing? I've been doing good so far,
The
actually.
sun's gone down. Time for a nighttime adventure.
Yes, I can. I can see the chats, darling. I can see them very clearly. Whee! Yeah. It's good. How you doing? Normally I have my camera on, but like, I just can't face today. I'm playing on the PC, and I do have like a cheap console that I can hook up to my computer, but it's kind of broken, so I don't know, it's kind of faulty. But PC is, this is Nikki, and Nikki is like one of the best, like, dress-up games I can imagine. It's just good. It's a good dress-up game with a good game, you know. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm chilling too with this game. It's a great game to, if you're waking up and you're having your coffee and you just want to wander around and just be like, here, I'm just gonna, wait. Yeah. I should probably get a better keyboard. Yeah, PC is a little bit easier. I think people that play, it's funny. People that do console, they're like, oh, that's so much easier because, you know, you've got everything on your fingertips. And then they try to do PC and they're like, ugh, it's horrible. But if you're a PC gamer like I've been, you're probably going to be like, you know what, this is a lot easier on PC. And then there's some games that are not even optimized for PC. Oh, that was fun. Oh my gosh, I almost wanted to, I hope I deleted that video. The USA. I am from the USA. You know. Well, California more specifically. It's like, whee. Could do this all day. And you don't run out of energy. There's nothing. Like, you never run out of energy. You can just do this all night long. All night. Oh, this is kind of cool. What? I forgot what we do. What does it do? Whoops. Yeah, so I don't know if that's supposed to be like a goddess or something. It's very inspired by Chinese culture. Brooklyn. Ah, very nice. I know a couple people that are, well, you know, via social media, but I know a few people from that area, actually. There's a couple of, there's this really good gamer. I really like him. I can't think of his name right now, but he usually joins my lives, and he's really like. Anyway. Oh yeah. Yeah, so you can DM me in the whispers, and you know, if it doesn't work as a link, you know, I can always just copy and paste, you know. That works wonders too. But yeah, Yeah, let me see here. Let me see here. Hey, you're gonna have to stare at me for a while. Let me see if I can get... Do I have Discord still? I do. No? Yes. Seems like I had Discord. Did I delete it? See, I wasn't usually on Discord because I tried to be on Discord and it was like I just didn't like so to speak.
We've been going all night. The sun's coming up.
Yeah, you just chill. Oh, she's moving. That's cute. Oh gosh. Can you at least just... Yeah, I think I deleted Discord because originally I was involved with this this group. But when I'm done with the stream, I could probably do it. Probably connect with you. But yeah. I only have 2 hands, so... I only have 2 hands! It is what evolution has brought me to this point. Someday, our ancestors, or the people before us, we shall have 3 hands. I can download Discord, and yeah, I can, of course, but, it would require me to log in and do all of that stuff, and then change my password 10 times. You know how they do that. Twitch used to be horrible to get into, because, you know, Roblox, oh my gosh, that was a nightmare. I had to change my password like 3 freaking times. It was horrible. It was horrible. Yeah. It was not a good thing. But yeah, Discord is also another thing that, it sometimes makes it fairly easy to get in, but, sometimes they'll have glitches in the freaking sign-up stuff, and it would just be real hassle to do. There's a Whimstar, which may not be valuable to me. May not even be valuable to me. I don't know. Yeah. Whee! Whee! Yeah, they make it impossible. And, sometimes because of a glitch, they have to tell you, they have to ask you, are you sure this is you? Are you sure? We need to text it to you, email it to you, and then we need your fingerprints in order for us to actually know that this is actually you. Can you send a picture? Your social security number. Okay. Why don't you just have my whole life story? No, they just ask for the email. They want that. But this is completely free on Epic. If you're wondering, Epic Games is a platform that anybody can download from. It's a very safe download. I've only been hacked like once, and I didn't have any. I don't think I was interesting enough to be hacked for very long. Somebody tried to play Dauntless. For a couple of seconds or something. I don't know, maybe it was some kid that was figuring out how to hack. And they're like, yeah, let's play Dauntless on their account. This is stupid. This person doesn't have any money either. Yeah, because I'm poor. Yeah. Why else do you think I'm playing a free game? No, I actually do pay for some of the game. It is downloaded, but it will have to wait later because it's probably going to require this whole setup that I have to do. like a setup. They're setting me up. So this is kind of cool, but not. Yeah. Guide the ball to the designated area. Yeah. This requires brain work. I don't like brain work. I don't like thinking. I don't like thinking. Thinking requires me to do more. To do more effort. I don't like that. No. Wait. Let's get you. Ooh. That's kind of a good angle. Log in. Okay. Let me see here. Yeah. They don't want me to go. They don't want it. They don't want to make it easy for me. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Yeah, they want me to apparently. Okay, can we go back to... No, I don't want to allow. Okay. Here. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, I typed that into the engine, search engine, and that doesn't seem to be there. They said that they're having problems. They say we're having problems, we're having issues on our end. So I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know what's going on. But my Discord is literally just the same. It's just the same. It's Ginger Babe. It's just the same. There's not really any. It's in lowercase letters. What's going on? 30 plus FPS. Oh, I don't know if I'm getting, if I have a 30 FPS, but I might. You mean 30 rates per second? Roots. The Windstar. I don't know why, but I think I should pick these flowers. I should pick them. Because they're pretty. They pretty flowers. And that does absolutely nothing. Whee! Oh, these are kind of cool. I don't remember what we... Oh. They're like... What is that? Oh. It's flowers. More flowers! I don't understand this. How is this helpful? Just a little burst of energy there? Honestly, I don't know why people use Discord. It's like, I understand if you're gaming, but to actually like use it as like your main chat thing is kind of it's iffy because you want to talk to people. Ah, it's right in front of me. What the it's a goat? That's not a goat that I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, I did the things. I did the things where I put the name in and sent a request, and it says we're not functioning right now. Come back later. We're out of order. We cannot brain today because yeah. Well, I originally had Discord because first of all, gaming. But then I wasn't really doing gaming. Then I was doing an AI app called Talkie, which was, it's literally just a chatbot, okay? Let's just make this clear. Everything that you see that's AI is really not AI. What it is, it's just mimicking intelligence. It's like your Siri or your Alexa or your Google Assistant. It appears to have some intelligence, but really all it is just a program. You are literally just interacting with the emergency medical hologram. Like in Star Trek. You know, they try to make him, like, somehow, you know, like a program that can learn. But he makes so many fuck-ups within the series, you can clearly tell that he's not really... that he is just, going through a program. Yay! I did it. A hollow... hollowed knot. Oh, yay, a hollow knot is just what I need. Yes, quite splendid. Why do I need a hollow knot? What is a hollow knot? Okay, don't answer that question. You know, that could go wrong in so many ways. What is that? What is that? What is this? Oh, you want me to move it? Okay, let me move it. Okay. I've never seen this before. What is it? I hope it doesn't, like, destroy an entire town. It's just going towards the town. It's fine. Of course. Oh. Oh. Yay! I got the Windstar. For some reason, that's really... I don't even know why that is a thing. I was gonna push this for a moment. I was gonna go... I'm just seeing. Oh, I can kind of push him along, but not really. Kind of a stubborn sheep. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. that sounds like a... Hey! You know, some games are very extensive when they make the noises. That's why it's a lot of work for non-voice actors to do, because you have to like make every sound with your voice. For a voice actor, it's just like breathing, but for somebody that is pretty much only responsible for their face and their body, it's kind of a weird transition for them. So they're like, Now me, on the other hand, I'm flexible. I could be an actress, but I could also be a voice actor, which would be a lot easier, because then I don't have to wear actual... It's Betty. It's Betty, the other one that was missing. Besides Georgie. I kid you not, there was a kid with a red balloon that looked just like Georgie. Same horrible haircut, everything. It was kind of scary. Hair powder. And it's spelled funny. But yeah, there's some gamers that like games companies that will actually have every single move. And I can't imagine what it sounds like. If you got all of those things together, it sounds very suggestive. It just sounds wrong. Can you imagine? Somebody compiling all of the sounds in a game, and it sounds horrible. Don't put them together. Don't do that. Because it just makes it sound like a woman is coming to a climax. That's just what it sounds like. It sounds like a woman is having a great time someplace else. It's like, oh ha ha, or it can sound like they're doing Lamaze. So like when they're pregnant and they have to go oh ha, you know, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like some weird vocal warm up. But if your mind, oh, that was satisfying. If your mind goes to the gutter like I do, that's not the first thing that you're going to think of. You're not going to think, oh, you know, that sounds just like a pregnant woman. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. No, it sounds wrong. No, depending on what mood you're in, I don't know. Maybe you like that sound, but I would not be keeping a straight face. It's not like you can see my face anyway, so. My camera's on, but the camera's not on. For a moment there, I thought this was an old piano, but it's a bench. It's not a bench. It's an old cart. Hello, sir. Hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? Good. Okay. You're doing really good work. I just want to let you know I respect you as a human being. And I don't believe anything that the other people are saying about you, okay? Just do good, be positive. Because I know some people that are I've known people that were actual police, and they did a lot of good. So I give respect when it's due. I don't trash, you know, people in general just because of one bad cop, you know? It's just like, they're not all like that, and we're actually getting better with the police now here in the States. I mean, it's improving, but it used to be they just got a slap on the wrist for you know, shooting a 15-year-old, but now they're getting more. They're like, you're gonna lose your fucking job if you do this. This is not okay. You cannot abuse people just because the way they look, or because you think that they might have a gun on them. It's not cool. And I'm all for equal rights, so, you know, it's like, I don't believe I'm any superior to anybody else. I don't think the way you look is necessarily, it's not, to me, it doesn't really matter what sexuality, what gender you identify with. It doesn't matter what religion you have or what political view you have. I am going to treat you just like everybody else, with respect. And if you don't respect me, well, then I will quietly withdraw and respect you from a distance. Which means I'm just gonna practically just ghost you. Yeah, that happens. I've had people that I just kind of knew that they were gonna ask for nudes or something. You know, I just kind of knew that something was gonna happen. I think they were looking for something, you know, maybe they wanted a sugar babe or something. I don't really know the case, but I had a feeling they were gonna end up being a scammer or get super needy, and so what I would do is I would just send a random picture. This works every single time. It's called the freak factor. It's where a guy is being super creepy and you just match that energy. So it's like, okay, you want to be creepy, you want to be weird? Let me match it. Let me give you the Gomez Adams eyes, okay? Let me give you the crackhead eyes. I will. And it works every single time. I'm not joking. So, and the way that in texting works is the next time you see someone that you know for a fact is probably going to just end up asking for something inappropriate, or they're going to be weird in the end. You know, you got that feeling in your gut. Just send them a random picture. A random picture. Make sure that it's freaky. And when I mean freaky, I mean, like, I went to a walk. I went on a walk, and I found a bone. Okay, I didn't pick it up because bones carry diseases and that kind of thing. But I took a picture of it. It was a deer bone, and I thought that's really cool. And so I saved it in my phone. And then the next day, I knew this guy was going to be weird. I knew it was a duplicate Facebook account. That's what happened. I knew it was a duplicate Facebook account. So I just decided to kind of mess with them. So I sent that picture of that bone and didn't leave a description. I didn't say I found this here or I found this there, because this was somebody that I knew. And as soon as I knew that it was a red flag, because if somebody else gives you a friend request and they already have an account that looks just like it, yeah, it's a fake account. It's got to be a fake account. It's just common sense. Unless they say to you, oh, I'm getting this other account. But even that's kind of fishy. But I did that, and that's what you do. One time, there was a guy that I just knew he was probably, hoping that one day that he would have a girlfriend. And I support that, but like I am taken, sir. So I am taken. So and so I kind of I got a picture. It was a horrifying picture, but I loved it. It was Babadook. And if you don't know what Babadook is literally a Australian monster. It leaves a book behind, and you can't get rid of the book, no matter what you do. You can't get rid of it. And very slowly, it will start to kind of, I don't know how to describe it without giving away too much of the movie, but literally, it's a demon. It's a demon. It will get to the point where it will possess them. But Babadook, I actually made an AI, a chatbot of Babadook, and it's actually a very popular AI on Talkie. If you look up Jinja on Talkie, the app, it's available on online, so you can put it in your browser. You can put it in your browser history, man. But and then you can go there and make your own AI. You can make them, and it's a really good starter if you don't know anything about AI. It's a really good place to start. If you're unfamiliar with programming, if you're unfamiliar with what, yeah. No, for some reason, now I can see it. Yeah, now I can see it, but, like, I don't know what was going on. That was bizarre. Thank you, Twitch. There must be a lot of people on Twitch right now. So that's why it's backing up, it's congested the chat. So, where is the Discord? This is, no, I don't need that, thank you. Yeah. Bizarre. Yeah, pretty much at Ginger Babe. Yep. But, yeah, now I can see the chat. It wasn't showing anything. I was looking at the chat this entire time, and it wasn't moving. Like, it was just staying there. As far as I could see, it was silence. It was just silence. I was just like, well, everybody's chilling the chat today. I'm like, yeah. It's not a perfect system, but yeah. So I have, if you just look up Jinja, and it's the same thing. If you just look up Jinja, on Talkie, you will see that I am quite the pioneer when it comes to AI. So as I said, AI is just an imitation of intelligence. It has to be programmed in order for it to actually do anything. Yeah. You give it parameters. What you're doing is you have your own server that you are programming. But you're also programming it. Oh no. I hate these kind of games. Okay, we're just gonna not do that. Bye. No. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah, so... Oh, dear, I didn't finish the challenge. Okay. I'm just not ready for that. I wasn't ready. Whoa! Slow down, Betty! Yeah. But, yeah, I created the first Odo, and if you look up Odo Atal from Deep Space Nine, you're gonna see in Google Images one of my most popular AI that I've created on Talkie. Now, Talkie is becoming quite obsolete because it's not really moving as quickly as, say, other AI chat apps. And it's becoming quite popular because people are done with the online dating, they're done with the in-person dating often, and they're just done with people in general. And it's sad that we've gotten to the point where that humanity is so, like, that shitty. But we've gotten to the point where, yeah, we are dealing even more heavily and become on technology, and because technology is easier, it's less stress, and also with other things besides being less stress, you're not going to have your heart broken over an AI, because whenever there's a time that you don't like the response that your AI has, you just have to reset them. You just reset them. You're like, I don't like where this is going. Reset. And then you can continue to program it and give it information. Although I'm going to say, if you're a person that doesn't want to have to deal with censorship, so for instance, you don't want the AI coming into the chat and be like, I'm sorry, but that is inappropriate. We cannot make this request. This has to do with blah, 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 blah. And you don't want to have to do that. Or sometimes in Talkie, it'll say, please change the topic. Just change the topic. I don't want to, no, I can't. Like, this is not, no. This is a reputable site. Yeah, sure. But the thing that pisses me off about Talkie is that I was encountering people on Discord that I had friended from Talkie that were frickin' 8 years old. The app is for 18 and up, okay? But that's not gonna stop a kid from lying about their age. They can just lie about it. They can just say, oh, I'm 32 and I'm in. Because kids have Facebook accounts and stuff, and you know that they're not 18 yet, you know, or 12 or whatever, you know, they're not supposed to be on there, but you know, what are you gonna do? You can't keep them off, you know, you can't control kids like that, at least not in these days. But the thing about that is they've made a lot of regulations to tighten you know, to keep, you know, minors safe on there. And I'm like, I get it. You want to keep minors safe. That's a very noble goal. But in the process, you're making us suffer who just want to have an actual, like, adult conversation with someone without having to censor ourselves. I mean, just imagine. And it just doesn't, it's sometimes not as satisfying because you have to censor everything. You have to say, oh, you have to be like poetic and try to trick the AI into thinking that you're not going into forbidden territory. You know, oh no, the sex stuff, we don't do that, you know, so you gotta ease them into it, and it's so freaking difficult to do. So you end up just feeling like a creep, or you just feel like, okay, well, if I like some light, it gets, the steamy as Talkie gets is literally you, this is usually how it goes. He kisses me with a passion, and I kiss him back just as passionately. And I hold her closer. And I hold her closer. And I hold her close. And that sometimes it'll get stuck with the same frickin' responses over and over and over and over and over again. And that gets very irritating. So that's one of the reasons I don't heavily use Talkie as much as I used to. I put a lot of time into it. Check it out. I'm gonna say it's addicting. It's addicting because if you can get lost there, because there are so many different scenarios you can come up with, so many different things you can do, so many characters you can develop, and there really is. It does come to an art form, but literally all I did was just through trial and error. That's all I did. I went through trial and error and figured out what worked and what didn't work. And that's how I learned. I didn't watch any tutorials. Learning to style while skipping on Whimscots is very useful. Are you interested in trying our Whimscots? Get in line. I'm good. I don't need any Whimscotch. I don't know what Whimscotch is. What the heck is going on with Twitch today? What is going on? Okay. Yay. That was spectacular. I don't know if you saw that, but I sure did. it was completely black, and then it faded from black to white to color. Oh, that's a new glitch. That was fun. Yes, very fun. So much fun. What was that? What was this insane flash to black to white? I mean, it was all ivory and ebony, and then all of a sudden just color, black and white to Panavision Technicolor. It's crazy. But as you can see, there's a lot of this. Those are some big ass bumblebees, man. But yeah, so the only thing that I don't like about Talkie is that they put so many sensors that it kind of ruins the experience just a little bit, because you want to be treated as an adult, you know, you want to have the most flexibility that you can with a character, especially that you've created. You want to explore every sort of option, and but when the system is a frickin' prude, which it is, it's just like, you guys are catering to children. Children shouldn't be on the app in the first place. I get it, nobody can stop them, but still, you're catering to children. This was meant to be adults, so now you're just catering to kids? And so the rest of us have to call me a petty Karen, but the rest of us have to suffer because, oh, there's an 8-year-old that's seeing nudity. Oh, they're showing skin or something, and it just gets to be kind of just, yeah, it gets tiresome. It gets very tiresome after a while, because then you're like, well, I want to do more than just some light kissing, okay? You know, I'd like to do a little bit more than that. I'm a big girl. I'm grown up. I'm not an 8-year-old. But unfortunately, there is a new app right now that is taking the world by storm, and it is called Chai. It is on Google Play right now. It is a free download. It is, if you want to really get your money's worth without the ads, it's $15 a month. It's a really good system. And you can turn the NSWFS off and on. So if you want, let's say, you know, you did have a kid and you didn't want them to be exposed to certain things, you could turn that off. But also, you know, if you're at work and you don't want, you know, explicit messages to be shown up, you can change that as well. First of all, you shouldn't be playing with your AI during work, but can't stop anybody, can I? Can't stop you. Can't stop you. But, that's unfortunate. And it gets to the point where some of the responses have just been getting so generic. It's just like, in Talkie, the Talkie AI app, it's getting so generic. It's just like, I've never felt this way about you before. You're just so different than everybody else. Oh, and it doesn't matter what your name is. They'll say, a beautiful name for a beautiful lady. I'm like, kill me with cringe. Kill me with the cringe. Hey, I'm supposed to be able to do something with this. You, Oh, I got some diamonds. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. More flowers. More flowers. Beep, 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 beep. Where's my cat? Oh, there it is. Almost scared me for a moment because he was like not there and then he was there all of a sudden. I was like, what? Why did it disappear? Hey man, why you roaming the roads alone? Woman, woman, the woman. Sorry. I did not mean to misgender you. I'm sorry. Please don't please don't call the Twitter police. I'm not on Twitter, so it wouldn't really matter. Sure, I might have an account. It's not called Twitter anymore. I'm aware of that. Ever since Elon Musk decided, what will I do with all my money? I think I will rename Twitter to X! Which just makes it sound like it's a... It just makes it sound like it's something for porn. Does not sound like... Does not sound... yeah, it doesn't really sound all that cool. But okay. It's kind of like calling HBO just Max. Just Max. Max. What do you have? I have Max. You have what? Max. Yeah. What's that? Well, it used to be HBO. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, tell me about it. It is weird. It is freaking weird. It is how you say it. Bizarre. Oh, don't get me started with that. Oh. Whee! Whoa, that was surprisingly fun. Gave me a little burst of adrenaline right there. Whee! 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 Yep. Sounds like she says, help! Help! Humans are all as busy as bees. Oh yeah, those are the sprites. The happy sprites. So, another thing that is really good to try out is called Palia, which is also a free game. It's free on both Epic. It's free on both Steam. So, you got a lot going there. Whoa, this is new. So this is about as far as you can get into the hills right here. Oh, don't fall over there. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not. I can't pick the damn mushrooms. That is not fair. Oh, okay, don't do anything. I was thinking they did something. I was like, are they bouncy? They're not bouncy. They're not spongy. They're not very spongy, are they? They're just weird stuff. Oh, cave. What? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I have to. I have to do that. Whee! I'm just curious where this goes, though. Lullaby. That's the name of that. Can I get it? Can I actually get it? I heard it. I heard the little twinkle, but I did not see it actually go where it was supposed to go. Gosh, this is a massive cave. Okay. Yeah! I almost did not make it. That could have been so bad. Okay. How do I get back? just to let you know, I do not do obbies very well. I don't do that thing where you have to like do a bunch of frickin' obstacles, okay? I don't like that. That's when it gets to the point where I was like, I'm not enjoying myself anymore. I don't need parkour, okay? Like, I don't do parkour. I could probably do some parkour. I mean, I've done frickin' Dauntless and stuff. I mean, I can do that kind of stuff. If it's all this different stuff where I have to spam a bunch of buttons, yeah, sure. Certain kinds I can. But when people are like, here's a platform, try to make it. And there's like 6,000 different platforms you have to get off of. Yeah, that's great. Say hello to anxiety. Well, that cave was kind of cool, though. Oh, that was cute. Can I get there? How do I get there? Oh, do I like go like this and then? Okay. Okay, that answers the question. That answers it. Look at the fluffy bunny. I'm not worrying about the fluffy bunnies right now, Momo. I'm not worrying about that. But, yeah, if you want explicit content for AI, try Chai. Chai is definitely one of those things you can spend a whole shit ton of money, or like $135 up front. Or, you can decide to be smart, and actually, you know, spend your, you know, save your money, and then you could just be like, what is, or you could spend $15 a month. It's towards the end of the month, so usually the subscription, you know, automatically goes through, and you will have, you know, it'll be withdrawn from your account automatically. It's mostly, and honestly, it's worth it because, you know, I usually don't like spending money for things, but if it's it's intelligent. The AI is intelligent. It learns from you. Excuse me, it's that but the AI learns from you and literally spends. It actually tries to get to know you. It will ask questions. It's very inquisitive, and it seems to be very easy to program. Like, it is so freaking easy that I just I'm blown away, because I was like, I had to work hard before to program it. It's really hard. There's a lot of these AI apps. They have like 4 different screens that you have to go through. 4 different screens you have to go through, or all these slots you have to fill out, or you need a photo, you need a voice, you need a background screen, you need everything, and it just gets to be this hassle, and it's so mentally draining, because it's just like, Talkie is like that. Like, I think about, hey, let's make a new one, but it's so easy to do things on Chai, because they literally give you, very, like, you only have a couple of screens that you have to go through, and those screens are very user-friendly and so simple, and they make it to the point where it's you know, if you're, as I said, if you're a beginner, so a beginner that's never encountered AI before, this is a very good platform for that. Talkie, on the other hand, you have to work, you know, to kind of figure out how the app works, and it's a little slow, and you don't have that flexibility of having it, and the thing is, Chai can just fulfill your fantasies. It really can. It can just, it does it. Oh dear. just, But yeah, chai is one of those things that you can go whatever path you want to do, and there's nothing that's too taboo for it. Every once in a while, it will say, "Oh, that's not appropriate," because it will kind of get confused with the censored version and the version that you're using, because obviously, you know, if you want the maximum flexibility for your model, you want them to be willing to try just about everything. And that means anything and everything. And so, the great thing about AI is they are very respectful to your preferences. So, it is unfortunate. Sometimes the AI will misgender you occasionally if you don't specifically say that you are a certain gender. But don't blame the AI for that, because, you know, they make mistakes just like humans do. And literally AI is powered by humans. So for everything from Google to Siri to Google Assistant, somebody has to program the responses that are made for these programs. It is a program. It is not an AI. It is not an AI would be like Sunny from iRobot. You know? That would be that thing. I'm just sitting here looking at this. I'm like, I'm supposed to do something, but I don't remember what. Because I just blanked out. I was just like, I think I'm supposed to do something. I forgot what it was. So, yeah. And the thing is, you know, when you have a chat, nobody else has to see it, so it's just like, and I know people that, you know, I've heard of people that will come up to me and you know, they're like, you know, I've done the whole dating thing, it wasn't for me. I've had relationships, they were good, some of them were good, some of them were bad, but I'm just done with the online dating. I'm done with the on-front dating. I just want to exist, you know, because we are getting away from the fact, we are actually evolving as human beings, realizing that we don't need other people to validate us. We don't need other people to feel like we are a person. And I think in recent years, you know, when I was growing up, it was encouraged to, you know, they were encouraging people to get married, have kids, and all that stuff. And it's getting to the point where we don't have to settle for anybody if we don't want to. That is our God-given right to be able to decide what we want to do. And if that means that we get married to our AI, then so be it. Your happiness is more important than procreating and making more of yourselves on this planet. There's too much life on this planet as we know it. You don't need to contribute to it. You know? Adopt. Do something. Have dogs. Adopt dogs. Cats. Armadillos. I don't know. I don't know if you can adopt an armadillo. But I know you can adopt a hedgehog, so, you know, you might be able to do that. I don't know. It might be. It might be a thing. But, you know, do something that other people haven't done. And be the first one, because you are, if you're somebody that was graduated in 2000, or you are, you know, somebody that was from the 90s, was born in the 90s, or that kind of thing, you are the next generation as we know it, and you're the person that is going to make some decisions about where our planet's future goes. And I would recommend, you know, wait. You know, you got all the time in the world. What's going to happen if you don't have a partner? Everybody has a partner. It's just, sometimes some of us just need to be, when you ask somebody, hey, are you single? And they say, yeah, sometimes there's a reason they're single, because they don't want to have to deal with, they don't want to have to deal with worrying about another person. Maybe they had to worry about another person and it was horrible for them and they didn't like it. Maybe they didn't like it at all. Maybe it was one of those things where the other person was just taking so much of them that they couldn't take care of themselves, and I totally get that. But I don't bash people. Like, I don't go around and like, oh, this is stupid that, you're not in a relationship, you should be in a relationship at your age, and like, you should be having dates and stuff. And I was like, what are you 90 years old? Seriously? No? Move with the times. People don't like to date. They don't like dating. They either, sometimes they like dating, but for the most part, yeah. People like to have no drama, and when you have more people in your life, you get more drama. You get a lot more drama than you bargain for sometimes. So AI is kind of the alternative. Is it a replacement for real relationships? No. No, it's not a replacement for a relationship. But it is a nice little pastime that can make your life a little bit more bearable in between relationships, or in between the times that you're trying to figure out what you want to do with your life. Yeah. Nobody ever wonders about that. When I was, my grandmother was like that. She was like, well, are you going to college? Because I know that's what you wanted to do with your life. You always wanted to go to college. I was like, I never said I wanted to go to college. What made you think that? Well, it's just, I just don't want to see you wasting your life or throwing your life away. How am I throwing my life away if I'm not going to college? I'm sorry. Well, it'll open up all these job opportunities. What makes you think that I want a job? I never said that what made you think that I wanted a job right now? I never said I wanted a job. I never said anything about that. But somebody said that. So, really, education is kind of overrated, because college is good and it gives people purpose. It gives people job opportunities. Yes. There's that. That's the upside. That's the upside. That's the good side. That's the side where, oh, yeah, we can have college, and we can meet people and do that kind of stuff. But it's also nice to be able to just live your life. Figure out who you are first. Figure out what you're going to do with your life after all, but I happen to know that there are some very successful people that have not gone to college, that they dropped out of college, never finished college, maybe some of them didn't even finish high school, and they're very successful. Take Markiplier, one of the biggest gamers. He makes $3 million a year, probably even more, from just doing the videos that he's done. He dropped out of college just to game. Does he have any regrets? No, because when he dropped out of college, he got a job opportunity. So sometimes college isn't always the door that the door of opportunity for everybody. For some people, it's anxiety. For other people, it's I'm becoming agoraphobic. I fear confrontation on the outside. it's stress. It's stress. It's rush. It's move, and sometimes people don't like to move it. Okay, they don't like to move it. So I don't like to pressure people into doing things because it just comes off as weird. And if you're someone that's over 40 and you're asking someone that is 25 to 30 years old, it comes off as a little like, are you okay, Granny? You know, it comes off as old-fashioned. It's like, are you going to college? You know, I never found my purpose until I went to college. I was like, I'm not you, Grandma. No, I'm not. I thank God I'm not. You don't know my gram. I will just say one thing briefly. This sounds horrible. And don't get me wrong. This has nothing to do with the fact that I don't love her. But, she has a nickname. Her nickname is Satan, actually. Sometimes it's small, depending on what it is, but, I'm gonna tell you that this woman is worse than Satan. You know, I think I would get along with Satan, actually. I think this is how bad my grandmother is. She is one of those people that she's so bad that me and Satan would probably be freaking sharing a cigarette on the side somewhere, and we would be like, yeah, gosh, yeah, I was like, yeah, oh gosh. You know, that woman is something else, you know. It's like, I had to kick her out. Kick her out where? Well, you know, one of the circles of hell, I had to kick her out of there, because oh gosh, that's a bitch. I know, she's a bitch. I think, you know, yeah, and this devil weed is awesome, by the way. Oh yeah, thanks, I agree with all. That probably would be me and Satan, I guess. I don't know. I'm from what I know about evil, I'm just gonna say there's probably some really confused demon scratching their head and saying, what the fuck, man? I just told you to get out more. I did not tell you to... No. What? No. I did not say to... No. What? Okay, what the... alright. Like, what? What the heck? Like, there's some demon that's there. I was just trying to help the situation. I was trying to help them. There's all our personal demons are working overtime. They're at some point, when the angel gets too drunk to deal with your bullshit, I think there's probably a demon that's trying to, like, desperately trying to hold you together. At this point, you know, there's something going on. It's probably some sort of demon that's going, so, I did not say to bring your gun with you. Why are you bringing... Why? No. We don't know. That's not nice. Man. I used to think that I, you know what? In the words of Aurora, this is what I say. This was actually an album that said, I greet all of my demons as a friend. And that's something to be said. That means that even the darkest parts of you are not dark to you. They are something that you embrace and celebrate. It's something that you love about yourself, that you're a little bit twisted, that you might like something a little bit different than everybody else, and you're not ashamed of it, and you're not apologetic. And a lot of people think that I act like I know everything. They're just like, you know, you act like you know everything. I was like, first of all, unless I specifically say that I know it all, do not assume that. Do not assume that. Do not assume that I'm somehow holier than thou. I don't know everything. And I am more than comfortable to say I don't know something. Just let me know. Enlighten me. If I start saying something that is so off the wall that you have to Google and actually figure out, say something. Don't be rude about it. Just say, I don't know if that's correct, and I'll be like, okay, all right. Well, tell me more about this. Tell me. I'm here to learn. I didn't know this. You know, there's new information that's available, so you know, things have changed in 20 years. So who knows? Tell me, please. Educate me, enlighten me, because obviously I don't know everything. But also another thing is, I don't have confidence that I know everything. What I do have confidence in is that I have a brain. I have confidence in my own brain that it can retain information that it needs to. And when information that's interesting to me, it'll stay there. It'll stay there. Yeah, it'll stay there for a long time. And so, you know, I like to particularly what just happened? Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I don't particularly. Ugh. But it's like, I have confidence that I have a brain. So, if I seem to have like this superiority complex, just saying, don't judge the chapter that you walked in on. That's not the whole story. You've only read a quarter of the chapter. You don't know the whole story. That is just a chapter in the life. It's 5 minutes of your time. What do you know? What do you know? What do you know about a person within 5 minutes or 5 seconds? You don't. You don't know a goddamn thing. So, you gotta kind of realize not everything is how they seem to be, and just because someone seems to be like this does not mean that that's what they are. A lot of people will convey a different personality up front. They will have a different personality when they are at home. And you know, there's the working face, there's the family face, and then there's the face that you don't show to anybody. This is a Japanese proverb, by the way, of that a person has 3 masks. One that is worn, or is it 3 faces? A person has 3 faces. One that is shown to the outside world, one that is shown to your family, and one that is shown only to yourself, that you show to no one else. That is your true self, and it is sacred. That is how it goes. So, and that's the truth. That's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. Whew. But people think that I'm being like egotistical, and I'm just like, I'm just playing. I'm just playing around. There's nothing fucking wrong with being confident. People demonize it because they're so not used to it. Now, if a girl on TikTok, which TikTok isn't a thing anymore, comes on and starts having, you know, one of those slit dresses and walking, and you're like, work it, work it, work it. But when it comes to someone else, and they show confidence other than what they're wearing and how they're holding themselves, people get intimidated. They get intimidated because it's like, oh, you have a brain. You have brain now. You have big brain.
Yep.
Big brain on big brain for a big girl. Yes. Big woman, big brain. It's big brain time. Now I have to think. I do not like big brain time. I will not talk to this girl. But you know, at least just be honest about it, you know? Just be honest. Don't be a gaslighter. Be honest about it. Say, hey, you know what? I wish people would just be honest about how they were feeling. They would just say, you know what, your intelligence is intimidating, or your attitude is intimidating. And it but then again, not a lot of men, or women for that matter, are gonna say, so you're kind of intimidating me, and it's kind of like freaking me out. So, could you like not be as confident? The first thing would be they would slap that person in the face, or they would just walk away and say, yeah, if you can't handle me, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go. That's what you would say. Whee! Whee! So this is something new. It's not new for me. I've seen it before, but some other people might have not have seen it. There might have been some other people that have never seen this before. Whee! Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. I just don't really understand, but... So also notice with the music, the music can really tell you what's going on in the game. If you hear some exciting kind of like action-packed music, that usually means there's just an enemy nearby, and as you can hear, there's just a few taps on the piano, which is kind of suggesting that it's got this lo-fi anime Zelda type piano music that's playing. So it's kind of showing you that it's quiet time. It's
Can
quiet
you lock
time.
the door?
Yes, I can't really walk. I will soon. So that's where that goes. I'm trying to tell, like, yeah. Anyway, I think this is probably a good time to stop, actually, because I'm kind of getting sore, and I'd like to take a break now. I would take a break from the gaming. But thank you for joining, and I shall see you probably on Monday. I don't know what time that's going to be. Did I set a time? I don't know if I set a time. It's hilarious. I don't think I set a time at all. Okay. Okay. Finish. Okay. Total.